On November 21st, 21, a teacher at the Oxford High School observed Ethan Crumbly searching ammunition on his cell phone during class and reported the same to school officials. Jennifer Crumbly was contacted via voicemail by school personnel regarding that son's inappropriate internet search. School personnel indicate they followed that voicemail up with an email but received no response from either parent. Thereafter, Jennifer Crumbly exchanged text messages about the incident with her son on that day, stating, quote, LOL, I'm not mad at you. You have to learn not to get caught.
Okay, Mom, I'm bringing the gun.
You let him bring the gun with him?
What's going on, y'all? Ground to Motivate back in this thing again, man, with another video. And today I want to talk about the whole Ethan Crumbly situation, man. If you don't know what happened, man, basically Ethan Crumbly went on a rampage at his school, Oxford County High School, and I believe 4 people were killed.
Yeah, he said it's safe to come out.
Now, we're not willing to take that risk right now. I can't hear you. We're not taking that risk right now. Okay, well, come to the door with my hand, bro.
Yeah, bro.
He said bro.
He said bro. Red flag.
And I want to say first, condolences to the family and friends of those 4 people, man, and anybody that's that's mentally scarred from that, man. But yeah, man, this is definitely was some extreme sorry stuff that he had going on right there, man. But we're gonna go dive into a little bit more of the background of how his parents are and why he may be the way he is and whatnot. But of course, like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I love hearing what you guys have to say about it, man. What do you guys think about gun laws here in the U.S.? Are you all for it, or are you like, man, we need to just revise some things? But let's go and get into the video, man. The name of the video is "Woman Who Has Son with Ethan Crumbly's Father Describes Relationship." So we'll get like a little bit of background from a third party, and then we'll try to get some more information as the video goes. Let's check it out.
We're learning more about James and Jennifer Crumbly from a woman who has an 18-year-old son with him. Michelle Cobb says he left them strapped for cash and struggling to make ends meet.
He's a piece of He really is. The whole time of my son growing, my son is 18 years old now. And I cried the moment he turned 18 because I thought all of this hell is over as far as dealing with my son's father.
And the father of her 18-year-old son, Eli, is James Crumbly. James is also Ethan's father. And Michelle Cobb says it was Jennifer Crumbly who made her son's life unbearable when he would visit his dad and half-brother Ethan. She says it was Jennifer who ran the show.
Jennifer was a monster. She could do no wrong, and she was right about everything.
Prosecutors say it was Jennifer.
So basically, Ethan Crumbly's dad was a beta male, and that trickled down to him. Serial similitude turns into toxic masculinity. Let's get it.
Crumbly, who posted the picture of the pistol on Instagram, writing "Mom in Sunday," testing out his new Christmas present.
And that's the thing that I just don't understand. Like, who buys a kid a gun for Christmas, man? Like, what do you guys think about that, man? Like, are you a parent? Are you gonna buy your son or daughter a gun for Christmas? And it's not like a hunting rifle or something like that. It's like a handgun. I don't believe you go hunting with a handgun. Last time I checked, I thought it was a rifle. And he's 15, and then you guys have the nerve to not have it secure where he can't get to it. Well, maybe then again, what the lady was saying has a little bit of realness to it, because I guess they just kind of let him get whatever he wants. So he probably was able to get to the gun because he said he wanted the gun. And they were just like, okay, Ethan, you can have it. Let's keep going.
Pretty much gave him whatever he wanted.
Cobb says while James and Jennifer gave Ethan whatever he wanted, it was a hopeless struggle to get James to pay even $67 a week in child support when he was making 6 figures.
My son is 6'3" and 240 pounds. Do you know how much $67 a week pays?
More than ever, she's thankful Eli left the Crumbly's Oxford home right before the start of the pandemic. And Eli says he never even saw any guns when he was here.
The first thing that came to my mind when all of this happened was how thankful that I was that my son was not there.
Cobb says she's heartbroken for the families whose children were killed and those injured. And she says Ethan and his parents must be held accountable for their roles in the tragedy.
I hope they get the maximum honest honestly.
Kimberly Craig, 7 Action News.
All right, thank you.
Man, that's crazy, man. So you think his parents deserve the maximum, man? I believe they do. It sounds like there's some scummy people, man. Let's look into this next little thing right here.
Just moments after it was announced that the parents of the accused shooter were being charged with involuntary manslaughter came the bombshell report. Authorities had no idea where the parents were, and they were no-shows for their scheduled arraignment. Amber Cagliano reports.
Mystery surrounds the whereabouts of the parents of the accused school shooter after being charged with involuntary manslaughter. Sheriff Michael Bouchard revealed the stunning development on CNN, saying they are considered fugitives.
We sent detectives out and got a call from the lawyer for the couple saying they're not returning her calls or texts. So if they think they're going to get away, they're not.
So the Crumbleys are missing now?
Correct.
Have you searched their house?
Oh, we have, a host of detectives out, including our partners with the FBI and the U.S. Marshal Service. If they think they're going to run, we're going to remedy that.
Yeah, so it looks like they did remedy that. I think they got caught like this morning or something like that. I don't know when, but I did find out about it a little earlier. And I guess we'll see what kind of charges they get brought up on or what kind of punishment they get for this whole thing, man. Let me know what you guys think they should get.
But their lawyer said they left town for their own safety and are not fleeing law enforcement and were on their way back.
So what do y'all think, that they left town for their safety or they're not fleeing law enforcement? I think they're definitely fleeing law enforcement. What is their safety? You know Ethan got arrested, so... I mean, do you think that, I guess maybe you think some parents will come after you or something like that because you got beef with the parents, but I don't know if I really buy that. Let's keep going.
To Oxford, Michigan to face arraignment tonight. The couple allegedly fled following the announcement of the charges by prosecutor Karen McDonald, who revealed the gun used in the shooting was bought for 15-year-old Ethan Crumbly as an early Christmas gift.
One of Jennifer Crumbly's social media posts on about 11/27/21 read, quote, "Mom and Son Day testing out his new Christmas present," end quote.
She said the parents were called to the school after a teacher found a chilling note on Crumbly's desk. It showed a drawing of a gun with the words, "The thoughts won't stop. Help me. Blood everywhere. My life is useless and the world is dead."
The notion.
And that's the thing that annoyed me when they first broke this news. They said, yeah, he was doing some weird behaviors and everything, but we don't want to show it. What do you mean? Why don't you just show what the deal is? And we see right there. We know. I mean, I guess we kind of could figure out what the weird behavior would be. It would be something like this, but why were you guys trying to hold it back? Let's go.
That a parent could read those words and also know that their son had access to a deadly weapon that they gave him is unconscionable, and I think it's criminal. It is criminal.
During the meeting at school, prosecutors say 15-year-old Ethan actually had his gun in his backpack. His parents were given 48 hours to get him counseling, and he was allowed to return to class. Apparently, no one thought to ask him if he had his gun. Just hours later, he launched his shooting spree.
Of course he shouldn't have gone back to that.
Wow, super irresponsible on the parents, man. Yeah, first they bought him the gun. He's 15. He shouldn't have a gun. And then they're not securing it in a way where he can't get to the gun. And I guess they just kind of let him do whatever he wants. Cause
Mom, Dad, I'm going to school. All right, Ethan, you have a good day at school.
I love you, son. Make sure you don't get caught looking at the apples.
Okay, Mom, I'm bringing the gun. You let him bring the gun with him?
But I make sure I took away the $500 weekly allowance after we found out what he did last time. So he shouldn't have any money.
Let me go check my safe. Oh, shit. Oh.
Honey.
Shit, he took all the money!
All of that?
Yeah, he took all $500 out of the money!
How did he figure out the combination?
I don't know. I think he was looking at the computer. I think he was watching porn, and I saw him on the computer the other day. Oh, shit. You know what this means? We gotta pack up.
Now?
Yeah.
But I just bought the Christmas tree.
You know what he's gonna do when he brings that gun to school?
Ah.
Oh, come on, let's pack up, come on. I got my bag here. What are you doing down there? Come on, man.
Honey, wait for me. I need help with the suitcase.
What do you got suitcase for?
You know my hair, and it needs the oil, and my face. And what if we pass by a beach town? I need to bring the bikinis.
Oh man, this is heavy. What you got in here?
Come on, honey.
I don't know. How do you have a whole gun in your backpack? I don't know. Let's go.
Classroom. Of course he shouldn't have.
She says after the shooting began, Crumbly's mother texted him, "Ethan, don't do it." His father also suspected it was Ethan. He called police after the shooting, saying he believed his son was responsible.
The 9mm handgun purchased by James Crumbly was stored unlocked in a drawer in James and Jennifer's bedroom.
All right, man. So that makes me wonder, man. Do you think that it could be a really dark, gritty story? Like maybe the parents were at home with Ethan, and he was like, "Mom, I want to kill him. I want to kill him." And then they were like, "But son, you don't have to do that, son. You don't have to do that." And man, I don't know. Maybe they kind of were like, "Yeah." He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do it anyway, Mom. Who cares what you have to say," or something like that. And then they just kind of let him do it, and that's why they ran away, because they kind of they knew they couldn't control the kid, so they just like they're like, yeah, man, once people find out what really happened, he's going to probably fold and everything like that. Then they're going to know that we kind of allowed him to do this, and that's why we're running away. I don't know. That's it just doesn't make any sense. So she's texting him talking about some don't do it. So you knew he had the gun with him. He just walked out of school with the he walked out of the house with the backpack with the gun, and he's like, I'm going to shoot some people up, Mom. And you was just like, oh, Ethan, please. Like, that doesn't make any sense. And then the dad's like, yeah, it doesn't make any sense, man. What do you guys think about this? This is really crazy. Let's keep going. Let's see what the end of the video has to say.
This is a huge deal. In fact, I couldn't believe it when someone said to me, breaking news, the parents are being charged. And here's why. Because it's never happened before that I know of in a case of a school shooting.
The prosecutor said she brought the charges to send a message.
We need to do better in this country. We need to say enough is enough. For our kids, our teachers, parents, for all of us.
Funeral arrangements have...
All right, man. What do you guys think about that, man? Her saying enough is enough and not bringing the parents up on charges, man. I could agree with that, actually, man. I think that a lot of the stuff that happens like this comes from negligent parents. Like, you're not looking into the way that your kid's acting or what the activities are that he's getting into, and now this kind of situation is happening. So I could agree with that, man. I thought it was stupid. Like at first, when it first broke, people were saying, yeah, the parents should be charged because they bought it for him, but they don't have anything to do with him bringing it. I mean, yeah, you bought it for him. I mean, you kind of enabled him in a way. So you should have it locked away, very secure, or you just shouldn't buy it. That's what I think about it, man. But yeah, we're gonna go to another story that's kind of similar to this, man. I want to see what you guys think about this particular one as well, because they're kind of similar, but not exactly. All right, y'all. So this is a story out here in Georgia, man. It's by ATL Uncensored News, and this one is a 14-year-old girl was murdered Saturday by her younger brother, who accidentally shot her after a gun sale went bad. 13-year-old Wilson Scott made weapons and semi-machine guns from home and sold them on the streets. Why is Lil Iron Man doing bad with his talents? Next, two people came to his home to buy a gun, but they stole the gun and ran instead. Scott then fired at them as they fled, but accidentally shot and killed his sister. Scott and 19-year-old Yusuf Jabril MacArthur L., one of the two people who were both arrested and charged with murder. Douglas County Sheriff's Office are working to locate the other person. This guy can't type, man. That's one thing about ATL, since them folks over there cannot type, man. But what do you guys think about that, man? That's pretty crazy too, man. You got a 13-year-old out here making and selling guns. Do you think his parents should be taken in as well? I don't see why not, man. That's definitely some negligence right there, man. You got your son. Your son has a whole operation selling guns and making them, and you are just unaware. Like, that's crazy, man. And then he's at the point where he's willing to shoot about it if somebody cross him. Like they said, the dudes came in and ran off because it's risky business he's doing, and he shot him and ended up killing your daughter now. So yeah, man, I think it's definitely negligence on the parents as well, man. When certain things like this happen, man, there's like these kids have been planning this stuff out for months or whatever, or years, you never know, and the parents have just been like, oh yeah, okay, we'll just do that. And you know, a lot of them try to act like they just been good parents the whole time, and he never showed any signs. No, you definitely would, I think, would show some signs throughout your process of, you know, being ready to do something on this scale. But yeah, I'm glad the parents are brought up on charges, man. They definitely need to take some accountability for this right here. And Ethan, of course, he deserves to be brought up on charges, man. I hope they got now put the hammer on him, man. Yeah. But yeah, that's it, man. Once again, condolences to the families and friends who lost people at the Oxford County or the Oxford High School shooting. And yeah, that's it, man. Let me know what you guys think about this whole situation down in the comments below, man. If you watched up to this point, have a great day, and I'll see you next time.